Hey there, thanks for watching. It's me, Kathy, and I bought a free-range, organically raised, happy chicken from Purpose Driven Family Farms the last time I was over that way. And so I roasted it. I had some stuffing in my freezer from last Thanksgiving, so I pulled that out, thawed it out, stuffed the bird, cooked it in the oven, and because it's just me, the chicken became a useful tool to create some dishes instead of just eating it as a chicken dinner. Now I'm going to post the whole roasting process on there, but the first thing that came out of this chicken was last Friday's pizza with the pulled chicken on top, the barbecue chicken on top. The second thing that came out of this chicken is a chicken stuffing and cranberry turnover. And I took some of the pulled chicken meat, made some gravy, tossed the chicken in the gravy, put the stuffing inside a piece of puff pastry with the chicken on top, and I dropped some dried cranberries on top of that. Then I folded them up, crimped the edges, and put them in the oven, and they came out beautiful. I used to say when I was in the catering business, you could wrap dog crap in puff pastry and people would buy it. But it's just, like I said, they were very attractive, very delicious. And I put the recipe on the website and the video is here. Enjoy. See ya. And we're going to start with some of our roasted chicken. As you can see, we have some dark meat, some light meat, white meat. And we're going to take the skin off and pull it, shred it into pieces, and put it in a bowl. And now we're going to make our gravy. We're going to start with our pan drippings, which there weren't much with this chicken. And we put them in a pan, and I added some butter because you need more fat for gravy. So we're going to melt that over medium heat, stir it, season it with some salt. You don't need a whole lot of salt here because we're going to use chicken stock, which is innately salty, and pepper, and some dried herbs. I have a mixture. You can just throw in whatever herbs you like. Fall herbs like thyme and rosemary, sage. And when that gets bubbly, we're going to sprinkle with some flour. And stir that to blend it well with our drippings and our butter. And we're going to make a thick roux. Now we're going to add some water and stir that in. And some chicken base, or instead of water and chicken base, you can use chicken broth out of a can or a carton. And we're going to stir that until it's thickened. And there you have it, gravy. We're going to mix some of that gravy in with our chicken that's in a bowl already. You don't want it too wet, but you do want to moisten it because we're going to take this chicken and add it to some stuffing and some cranberry and enclose it in a puff pastry square. And you don't want it too wet in the middle because it'll be soggy. And we're going to serve it at the end with more gravy. So you get your puff pastry squares. Oh, wait, here's your stuffing first. That came out of the bird. And I always keep some dried cranberries around for a little pop of sweetness when I want it. So we have some puff pastry sheets, store-bought. And we're going to flour a work surface. Spread it around. Get a little on your hands as well. And now we're going to lay out our puff pastry onto that floured work surface. And we're going to cut it into sections. Nice even squares. And we're going to top with some stuffing right down the middle. And then add some of our pulled gravied chicken. And drop a few dried cranberries on top of that. And then we fold up the corners, the top and bottom corners, and then pinch down the sides. And do that on both sides. And then crimp it and place it on a baking sheet. There's Kelly, somebody must be walking by. And we're going to repeat with the remaining filling and the remaining puff pastry sheets, squares, sorry. And put those on the baking sheet. And now we're going to make an egg wash. We've preheated our oven to 400 degrees. And we're going to brush that egg wash all over each turnover. Makes it nice and shiny, helps seal in stuff. And we're going to bake that in our 400 degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes till they are puffed and browned. And remember, all the ingredients are cooked already, so you don't have to worry about it cooking in the middle so much. It should be 165 degrees, but we're going to put them on a plate. And there they are, what they look like in the middle. And we're going to top them with some of our gravy. And they're gorgeous and delicious. Oh, yummy is the word I was looking for.